What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet 2. Today we're back, and we're gonna get back on that grind, baby. We're gonna adopt some new animals, bring them into our care, and hopefully expand this zoo to be the best we can possibly be. So let's keep on going. You guys can see here we've got our new black bears from the last episode. We've got Gang here, I think his name is. Yeah, it's Gang. And then over here we've got Chun Tao, I think. Oh, she's got a little belly itch. Dude, she's so cute. I really hope we get some babies out of these two. They make a perfect pair. But yeah, overall things are going pretty well. Let's check on our little baby crocs over here. There's one of them, and then the other one is up here sunbathing. Pretty cute if you ask me. Gonna have to keep an eye on all those. Obviously, as babies get bigger, we might have some issues with fighting with the parents and stuff like that, but we're gonna be okay. Over here we've got our aardvarks, so we've got Delilah as well as baby Sakai here. So hopefully, eventually, baby Sakai comes up and ooh, why is he? Oh, he's stressed and trying to hide. Oh no, that's not good. His welfare is not good. He needs a place to go to hide. That's why we made this for him. Is he gonna be okay? Oh, his social is really not good. Now, I think I have seen some people saying that, like, animals don't really like all glass. So I'm going to put some wood up right there in between those two. And then we may... Where'd he go? Is he back here? He's hiding back here, dude. That makes me so sad. He's just a little guy and he just doesn't really know what's going on. That actually helped out a lot, cutting him off from the wild dog. Speaking of the wild dogs, we've got one about to lay down for the final time. This is really sad to watch. Oh, man. Another one. It says she died. Oh, this... I didn't have to see that. I cannot believe we were just forced to watch that. Oh, my gosh. Our Gila monster is hungry. Why are we not getting nutrition? I'm going to call the keeper over. Let's make sure. Where do we see? I don't see where we can change the quality of the food. Hopefully we're going to be... Yeah, it looks like that's figured out now. We might be a little bit low on keepers. We may have to add a few more keepers as time goes on. But yeah, I mean, overall, things are going pretty well. Let's say hello to all of these visitors because you can get what's it called? From saying hi, get those conservation credits, and boom, here we go. All right, so we already have a little area mapped out based on our renovations from last episode, and what we're going to be putting in here is kind of an interesting animal. I don't really know much about these guys. Gemsbok. So I'm going to take a look at the Zoopedia here. They're a type of gazelle, or a species of antelope that lives in the Kalahari and Namib deserts of southern Africa. So at least this is going to be home for them. You guys can see they only need 270 square meters. No climbing, no water. They like the temperature where it is now. They need a 4.125 foot fence. So that means they can probably jump pretty high. Groups of 5 to 10, one male with a bunch of females. He likes to be polygynous and kind of bounce around and make all kinds of things happy, which is kind of exciting. So you guys can see if we go back to our animal storage, I actually found quite a few of these guys on the animal market. So we're gonna have 6 females and 1 male. He's gonna have a lot of work to do, but I believe in him. I think he's gonna be able to make us a bunch of babies. So let's come in here, and so we needed a grade 2 fence. So I guess a glass fence. It was grade 2, right? I want to make sure. Yeah, grade 2 fence of 4.125 feet. All right, so we're gonna come in here. We are gonna go with the glass fence, and we are just gonna go ahead and make a nice little enclosure around here. And you know what I just realized that we haven't done? We didn't do any education for the black bears. So we're gonna have to set up some education for the black bears as well, but let's at least get this made first. Boom, there it is. All right, so we've got that set up. Now, where do we want the habitat gate to be? I'm assuming we're probably gonna want it over on this side. The staff are gonna be coming from around here. So yeah, we're gonna put it over on this side. We can just go ahead and put a habitat gate in here, just like that. All right, looks pretty good to me. And then, like I said, I want to set up some knowledge around the bears. So we're gonna go with guest facilities. We're gonna take a look at where's knowledge? Oh, viewing and listening devices. All right, so I'm gonna throw some speakers up probably near each corner just because that's where the most people are gonna be walking by. Guess I'll put one here as well, and then we can also throw some TVs up. on the stands. Gonna put it in between the two fences here, so that way it's not really blocking your view all that much. And then of course, we're gonna have to set all of these to the Formosan black bear. And then even more importantly, we are going to set up some tip jars because we had not done that. And honestly, we may even, I mean, this might be thinking, no, I guess the food court's right here. I was thinking we might want to set up some food options around here, but it's fairly close. I think that'd be a little too repetitive. So we're gonna come in here and let's take a look at some tip jars. Let's throw down these little donation boxes. I'll put one right there. We could put one right here and one over here. So that way people don't have to walk very far to be able to throw their coins in the machine. So that looks pretty good. All right, now what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and play this. I'm gonna bring in at least, let's just bring in the male. We're gonna move him into this new habitat, and we're gonna see what we're working with, what we need for like terrain and plants and stuff like that. Many guests think the tickets are underpriced. All right, I'm gonna say let's go to 14 bucks and $7 for a child, half off for a child, not too bad. Let's see how everything's going. I mean, we're making a lot of money here. Take a look at our cash flow. Overall, everything seems to be pretty solid. Loans, we haven't taken any loans. We've never needed it. We actually haven't done any marketing. Dude, let's do some cereal boxes. Let's do some Family Hour TV commercials. Let's do some viral marketing online. Pay some YouTubers. Oh shoot, can we not do that? I think we might only be able to do 2 at a time. So I'm gonna stop the cereal boxes and I'm gonna do the online marketing. There we go. Let's have that run for a little bit and see how that does for us. We currently have 935 people in the park, so we'll see if that gets any better. But here we go, our first of 7 that are going to be added in here. Now, the one thing that we are definitely going to have to do is raise this fence height. So let's go ahead and bring this around. So it says they needed 4.125 feet. I think that's a typo. I think it means 4.125 meters. So I'm gonna put it up to 4.15, just like that. And you know what? I kind of like, I'm gonna go with this, but I'm gonna switch to wood and I'm gonna add the windows. I just feel like that looks a little more Africa-y. You know what I mean? We may not do all glass either. I know they do like some areas to be able to hang out and not be seen, but we'll start with this. So let me see what he's looking for. First of all, we're at 1,100 square meters, so we've got plenty of room. He's gonna need some other stuff though. Well, I guess first things first, let's go ahead and set up our vet research to start taking a look at these guys. So we're gonna put good old Francine on there. And then let's see, looks like he wants hard shelter. In terms of the actual setup here, I mean, I guess I didn't think about that. He's from Africa. He's gonna like the African terrain. Like, he's literally perfectly okay with this. He could use a little bit more rock. He could use a little bit more coverage. There's no coverage currently. But he's feeling pretty spicy. He's feeling pretty solid as is. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for now. I'm not even gonna put any food or water in there yet. Sorry, bud, you'll wait till morning. I'm gonna wait until the next day so we have some good daylight. I think we might build like a little mound in the middle and we might make it, ooh, shoot. Let's go ahead and call him oh gosh, okay, this is an issue. We've got some damaged barriers over here. I don't know why our barriers are so weak, but it's a problem. We always have issues. So we're gonna get these guys out of the way and that's fixed. But, oh shoot, we gotta call a mechanic over there. Vet research is complete. There's a lot happening overnight right now. We gotta make sure that everything is okay. We've got high amounts of litter in the zoo. We've got a water treatment facility failing. Everything is going wrong all at once. This is not good, but we're gonna be okay. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to wait until morning so we could actually see what's going on. I think I'm gonna make a mound in the middle with a bunch of rocks and stuff for them to play on and maybe like a little cave. We'll see what happens, but it's 7 a.m. Let's wait for that afternoon sun. All right, so we've got some daylight to work with here. I'm gonna bring in the terrain tool here, and like I said, I think we're gonna make a bit of a mound and kind of, I don't know if they like caves or what, but I feel like something to give the habitat a little personality is gonna be good. So even if it's just a small mound like that, we could set up some, Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to do something. But yeah, I'm gonna bring this up a bit. We'll see how it works out. So now that we've got this, we can kind of push it in a little bit, I think. Something like this. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't really know much about these guys. So like, I don't want to look like an idiot, but I'm trying to make them something kind of cool, I guess. Push this back as nicely as we can. Yeah, that's kind of a cool little thing. And then that way they're going to be able to go up top of it and they're going to be able to like, you know, play around on it a little bit and stuff. I feel like that's kind of cool. But now what we're going to have to do is line it with rocks, which is going to be the hard part. It's going to take the most time. I honestly enjoy it. It's really relaxing. It takes a lot of time. So in terms of environment, Africa and desert, we're gonna come in here. Now, if you guys remember, I don't think Africa has any rocks. Yeah, whenever you have Africa selected, you don't get any rocks. So I'm gonna grab these desert rocks, and we're gonna make ourselves a nice little cave in here. So I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bam! I think we're good. I feel like that looks pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna grab that. Let's grab some bedding, some habitat bedding. So we're gonna grab the XL bedding, and we can throw this down, kind of in here. I like how this is turning out so far. We can have it come all the way to the edge, just like that. All right, beautiful. Now, does that count? Let's go ahead and look on him. Hard shelter, it does. All right, nice. So that's a pretty good start, and that's gonna give them something that they can kind of walk up behind here and play on the rocks and stuff like that. So I feel like that's kind of cool. What else do we want to do is the question. So again, let's go back to nature. We're gonna check out deserts and Africa and see. I mean, he likes little plants like this. He likes palm trees, coconut palms, I guess. Really? I feel like palms don't really make sense, but if that's what he wants, we could put some little flowers down like this. Kind of colorful, but not too colorful, so I feel like it looks decent. I like how we always put like nice flowers right on the edges of the caves, like the animals care that they have some nice door decorations or something. I don't know. It's kind of funny. So we've got cedar bushes. We've got these. That's a good option. That's a good option for these guys. So I'm gonna put that up top like that. What else? I mean, we could put a few little plants next to it, just like that. Okay. I mean, that's pretty beautiful. We could surround the whole thing. I feel like surrounding the whole thing is kind of cheesy. So we've got that. We could put some standing water. That's gonna take away from their land though. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead, before we get too far, let's bring in all of our other animals, all the other inhabitants. So we've got 6 other Gemsbok that we're going to be moving in here, and I want to make sure that everything is good. Like, before we keep going crazy and start adding a bunch of unnecessary stuff, I want to make sure that everybody's going to be happy and healthy. I was kind of surprised. I thought these were going to go in our giant like Africa exhibit that has all of the African animals all in one, like all the buffalo and the giraffe and stuff like that. But these guys actually don't like other animals. They don't benefit from that whatsoever. Look at this guy back here. He's just hanging out. Dude, he's honestly pretty gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie. Look at those horns. Those things are pretty impressive. We do have to add some food and water and enrichment and stuff like that. Social group, obviously we're gonna bring the social group in. Nutrition and all that's gonna get better with time. We can change some of the terrain. I guess, you know what, we should probably add the social group. But yeah, hold on. We're gonna add all that stuff in a second, but I was gonna show you guys, if you take a look at the Interspecies Enrichment, like, I figured they would get along with all those other animals. It kind of seems like one of those animals you'd see out in the plains, kind of hanging out and doing their thing, but I guess that's just not the case. They're kind of a little exclusive. They like their own group, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna set up, feeding, I guess, could kind of take place over in this area. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna take a look at habitat. We're gonna pick what's the official name of this thing? Gemsbok. There it is, right there. Okay, so they like a grab ball. We could put a grab ball up here. They like a hanging grazing feeder. I feel like that might be kind of fun to put, like, maybe over here on the rock. Might be kind of interesting. Get them to climb up on the rocks. So we've got that. They like rubbing pillars. They like water pipes and little food trays. I'm going to put a medium food trough. We could probably put a large put a large food trough in there. Put that close to the door and close to the windows so can easily refill it and people can easily see them. They like grazing ball feeders, so we could set this out over here. And man, I mean, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. How do we do, my guy? His social group is bad, but everything else is pretty much perfect. He's very happy. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens when we bring in 7 of these guys in this little habitat. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be too big or too many animals for this small of an area. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Look at these guys. They are very beautiful. I'll give them that. Is he playing with the ball? Nope. I thought I heard him playing with the ball. Look at him. Look at him running. Missed it. What's up, buddy? I like their little ears. Dude, they're cute. You gotta give them that. They are pretty cute. So let's see. I mean, social's looking pretty good. Social group is balanced. Habitat welfare is good. It says that our hard shelter is not good enough at this point, and that's starting to harm our welfare a little bit. We can probably extend it some. But like I said, this is why I think we bought too many, if you want me to be honest. But this is why I wanted to bring them all in at the same time. Yeah, hard shelter's down to a 15%. They're gonna need a little bit more space than that, which is understandable. How does that suit your fancy, my friends? Is that a little bit better? Oh yeah, look at that. Hard shelter's up to a 44%. I mean, we did expand it by quite a bit there. Oh, look at him! No way! He's got his little ball. That is so cute. I love it, dude. I really like their facial markings. Oh, that is okay. Sorry to intrude. I was not expecting that, but I mean, they like a little bit more space. We can keep going here. The problem is we're gonna get to the point where it's all cave and there's like nothing else happening. I'm down to keep kind of expanding a little bit. I'm trying not to get too repetitive with how it looks. Obviously, nothing in nature is perfect, so you don't want to have these perfect lines. Did that improve it at all? That's going to bring it up to a 43%. I mean, I think, to be honest, I think that's fair. I'm sorry. I feel like you have quite a bit of room. I feel like we've provided a nice area for you to live, so... Sorry, not sorry. I think you guys are good to go. Hard shelter's up to a 47%. Yeah, I feel like that's... And honestly, it looks good. The space overall is good. What do they need 510 for this number of them, and they've got double what they need. So I think overall that's a good look. I wish, if anything, if we could push the ground backwards more and make it deeper, I would do that. But I don't think our tools allow us to do that. I don't want the entire thing to be all, you know, whatever, all of the caves. So we're gonna throw, I'd say put some little cacti up here. Cactuses, cacti, however you want to say it. We could get some palms. I mean, palms might be nice. Is that really what they like? Let me bring Africa back up. I just can't imagine them having palm trees in their homes, but I guess they do, so we could throw some palms in each corner. I mean, who doesn't like palm trees? Let's be real. Could put 2 there and then maybe 1 over here. All right, looks pretty good. I feel like it's starting to kind of come together a little bit. Welfare is good, habitat's good, temperature's a little high. Enrichment, they need some more food enrichment, so we need our vets to keep working on that research. What kind of temperature do they like? Let me check here. So they prefer it to be from 14 to 42 degrees Celsius. It's currently 44. I mean, it's gonna cost us a little extra money, but we can put some coolers in here for 2 degrees. That's kind of embarrassing, but we put one smack dab in the middle. I think something like that's gonna be pretty good. So that way, at least the front section here is covered pretty well. Back here, it might be a little bit hot, but they can choose what they want to do if they want to go around and do their thing. Oh, look at this thing. It grew a plant that they're gonna be able to eat out of. Dude, I feel like this actually turned out really, really well. I've been happy with how a few of our habitats have been becoming fairly decent to look at. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, this one's a little bit boring, but I feel like these two back here, the zoo's really starting to come together. Now, speaking of that, I do believe that we may have a bear cub on the way. This is Gang here. I thought I saw a pop-up that what's her name was, offspring is due August of 2019. It's June right now, so we're gonna have a baby cub coming. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, man. That's going to be really, really cool. But let's finish these guys up. So nutrition's not looking all that great. What we can do is we can set the food grade a little bit higher, but we need more research to be done, so I'm going to speed that up. What else are we missing? Barrier status. We might want to call a mechanic. Looks like there's some stress here. These animals are trying to hide, so I'm going to bring this whole backside. I'm going to take no glass on that. I think we're going to try to do no glass there, and we may even do this side as no glass. We're gonna try that out. I want to make sure we're not stressing our animals out, so we're gonna go no glass right there. Sorry, people. Most of the people are watching from this side anyway, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna set up some tip jars and stuff over here. So let's grab a couple of tip jars. We can throw these right like that. We can throw down some speakers and some TVs. You guys know the deal. Let's see how that works for them. Hopefully the stress starts doing better. I mean, is it all of them that are yeah, it's not all of them that are stressing out. Most of them are okay. So I think we might be able to open this side up a little bit, but I think I am going to keep this side closed off just to kind of give them a little bit of space to get away from it all. I feel like I would be really sick of all the tourists for sure. So I'm gonna set up some more speakers and stuff over on this side. Set all these things on the Gemsbok. All right, that looks pretty good. We've got 4 spots to donate all around this thing. I think we should be okay. Looks like he's running around a little bit. Yeah, nutrition needs to go up, but that's just gonna come. That's gonna come with the research. We need better food quality, which our vets. Oh shoot, broken barrier. Oh, that's a problem. A broken barrier at the Crocs is not a good idea. That is a major problem, and a mechanic is currently en route. Do we need to set the mechanics to come here every month to every spot? It's crazy. I don't understand what we're doing wrong, or like if there's anything we can do to make this not happen. But I feel like the mechanics, I feel like the barriers are just constantly breaking. Like it makes no sense. So I'm gonna set every single one of our enclosures to have a mechanic come every month, and I feel like that's gonna change a lot of our issues. Hold on a second. Old girl's about to have some offspring. The miracle of life is about to happen right now. I'm waiting for it. We saw a dog die earlier in this, and now we're about to see a baby bear born. Oh, that it just kind of appeared. But look how cute he or she is. Oh, there's 2 of them. We got 2 females. That's exciting. Huizong and Zhao Hui. Wow, they are beautiful, and that's gonna bring a lot of people to the park. Speaking of which, ever since we started doing that marketing, we're up to 1,100 people. That's solid. But let's go ahead and check these guys out. So again, nutrition's bad. We need more hard shelter. We need more enrichment. It's all about the research. We just need more research. We also need a bit more coverage. So I'm gonna come back. I mean, I guess we need some more trees and stuff. We can set some trees up. We could put one like up here in the cacti. That looks pretty good. I don't want it to get too uniform or too predictable. So we could, and we could do some more of this protea. We could kind of put some along here. Our coverage is going up. There's kind of a hole behind the rock here, so we're gonna cover that up with the flowers. I feel like that looks pretty nice. I mean, we could wrap this all the way around. Maybe they'll like that. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm trying to I mean, they like cedar bushes, but I don't want this to get too crazy in terms of coverage, you know what I mean? Could put this cedar bush up there. I guess we could put a couple of them next to each other. That doesn't look bad. Did that just say that protesters had arrived at our zoo? I'm pretty sure that said that protesters were here. Where are the protesters at? Low welfare for Delilah, low social. Oh shoot. Where's her mate? I was thinking that Sakai was gonna be able to be the mate. But he's real, dude. Shoot, we haven't really. Okay, I'm gonna box these guys up. We're gonna box them up, and we're gonna send them to the trade center. I'm gonna send each of them to the trade center. I feel like we don't really have enough time to pay attention to them right now because we're worrying about the other animals, and we'll worry about them in a second. So. Oh shoot, we can't send them to the trade center. So the protesters were here for the aardvarks, and I do feel bad about that because we weren't really paying attention to them. We were so worried about our new animal, but I think everything's actually gonna solve itself because he's about to mature, and as soon as he matures and he's an adult male, we're going to be able to bring the female back in, and then they're going to be happy with each other. They're going to be able to mate and do all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be good. When we needed another male aardvark, and we adopted one, but we adopted a young one. What in the world is happening over here? That was part of our problem, is like, he didn't come in ready as a mate. He was more of like a baby, you know what I mean? So we just have to watch out for that. Looks like the protesters left. We had another dog that died or is dying in the process of it, but that's fine. Let's as soon as he matures, he's still a juvenile. As soon as he matures, we're gonna be good to go. I do think I'm gonna add some grass in here for our guys. I feel like the all sand is a little bit boring, and they can have unlimited grass. So I'm gonna throw a lot of grass down along this backside over here, give it a little bit of color. Oh, there we go, he's matured. So we've got a ton of grass there. We could do a little bit of rock. I guess maybe some rock up top here might make sense. So let's make this a little smaller. We could put some rock underneath that grass. I feel like the soil over the rock looks better. So we're gonna put soil down, and then we'll put the rock underneath it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna say let's do some more grass. I like the grass. We could do long grass. We could do short grass. We could just give them a little bit more. You know what I mean? Add a little more rock back here. I feel like it was looking very, very boring over here for a while, but that looks pretty good. The mixture doesn't look the best, but I guess we can leave it. It's something a little bit different. All right, looks good to me. So now we're gonna be able to come back over here. Let's take a look at our storage, and we're gonna move Delilah back in here. So this should be two things. Now that the male is matured, he's not going to be as scared and stressed out. He's also going to be able to work with her to make sure that they have the right social with each other. So that's obviously very, very exciting. And I think apart from a couple of small issues there, everybody's still super, super happy. I don't understand why it's saying that this guy died, because he's definitely still here. He's just like sitting there on his way out, but he hasn't died yet. But yeah, there you guys have it. I mean, I feel like that's a good spot to stop it. I feel like we did pretty well. We added in a beautiful new habitat here. I feel like it looks super solid. We've got some happy animals. I mean, the zoo don't lie, baby. Check it out. Everybody except for Sakai is happy, and Sakai's social should start going up, considering the fact that she's now going to be in a habitat with a suitable mate. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode. Peace out.